Today I'm going to be telling you about a singer named Bob Marley. Bob Marley was a famous Jamaican singer who sung Jamaican music. Have you ever wondered what Jamaican music was? Bob Marley made a lot of songs in his time, and he grew up in a musical family who loved Jamaican music. A lot of people liked his music because it has messages in his songs. Bob Marley wanted to reach out to all the people and bring them together in peace and love and stop all the war and crime. Bob Marley sung many genres of music. All the music he sung had a Jamaican sound to it. The music genres were ska, rocksteady, and reggae. Ska started in the 1960s and it had a fast beat to it, and it was a dancing type of music. Rocksteady started in the 1970s, the same decade as reggae, but rocksteady had a slow beat to it. Reggae was an offbeat part of the song to bring people together and relax. Bob Marley's music is still being played today, and it is the greatest hits of its record. Today I'll be telling you about Bob Marley and how he and his music is named all around the world. First, let me tell you about his life and how he started his career. Bob Marley was born in 9 Mile, Jamaica on February 6, 1945. He was born in the hills of Jamaica in the ghetto. During his childhood years, he and his mother and father struggled through life because they didn't have much money. They lived in a shack on top of a hill with only one pair of shoes and one suit of clothes. They farmed for their food, and the extra food they had, they sold it to make money. At the age of 16, he had a decision to make, whether to be a rude boy or to do something out of his life. So he chose the music career, and that's the path he chose. According to an article on Dancehall Reggae World website, his first song was recorded in 1962 when he was 16 years old. It was not a hit, and not a lot of people purchased it, but he kept on writing, and he did not give up. Bob then met with a group of people, and they got together, and they named themselves the Wailing Wailers. At age 19, Bob then knew he started on the right path, so he kept on doing his music. In 1974, the Wailers went. In 1974, the band split up, and Bob Marley started doing solo. Bob Marley started going on tours and trying to reach out to people and show them positive messages, and to try to get everybody to reunite and stop all the badness and the fussing and fighting. Bob Marley didn't care about how much money he had. His richness was life, not money. In 1977, he was diagnosed with cancer, but that did not bother him. He refused surgery and only got the part of the toenail removed. In 1978, he was back on the road again, doing concerts and tours. Now that we talked about Bob Marley's music career, let's talk about his death. Bob Marley went to Manhattan, New York to do a concert, but one day he was jogging in Central Park, New York, and he fell out on the ground and started seizing. They rushed him to the hospital and immediately to give him treatment, and doctors found out that the cancer spread through his whole body, his lungs, liver, and brain. Bob Marley was given 10 weeks to live. Bob Marley then went back to Jamaica and relaxed on his last days. According to biography.com, a biography says that his lungs and liver said that his lungs and brain got rushed, so he had to go to Miami, Florida and get the best treatment. According to an article on World News About website, Bob Marley died on May 11th, 1981, and he was 36 years old. I hope you enjoyed learning about Bob Marley and how he's known around the world, and I hope you start listening to his music like I do.